Welcome to a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship Game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Tremendous build-up to decide the championship in the Southeastern Conference. It's the Georgia Bulldogs against the LSU Tigers. Great to have Holly Rowe join us reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
Guys, the LSU head coach told me before the game, he addressed it in the locker room that they are talking about this Heisman matchup between these two top candidates, but that doesn't matter with how they play this game. He said it's not about them, it's about us. We want to showcase just how strong this team is. He's a Heisman candidate because of how we're performing. He addressed it, made sure we knew about it, but then his team is focused on all the right things here to start the game. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. He's going to return it from near the goal line. They bring him down, but it's good work by the return team. He found a lane, and so this drive's going to start with decent field position. Looking for some space. It's Durham. He's got the first and still going. They can't stop him. Continues to fight for yards. Touchdown, LSU. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground. This back has been so hard to stop all year, and now, Joe, on this big stage, he's showing exactly why he's in the Heisman running.
Chris, it's remarkable. Every defense is out to stop him, and yet he continues to produce, and now into the end zone, headed towards that Heisman, headed to that moment with you on that stage, grabbing that hallowed trophy.
Can you believe that he's missed the extra point? He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. We have a timeout now called by the Bulldogs. That's their first. Now left with two of them here in the first half. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Wideout goes in motion. Oh, he throws it back. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. He's into the end zone, but there is a marker down, so hold everything. So the game-time touchdown wiped off the board by the penalty. Offense got to go back to the drawing board. Wideout's now clustered. Oh, and he throws it back. Pass is incomplete, but a flag is down in the backfield. They may have roughed the quarterback. So the head coach will take advantage of that mistake by the offense and accept the penalty. Offense comes to the line with the first down. The defense is going to have to overcome that costly 15-yard penalty. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. Off target and incomplete.
To play this position well, you've got to have great mechanics, and more specifically, Chris, you got to have great feet. And the footwork is just all wrong here. He threw this off his back foot, never going to be accurate, and clearly this ball is not in a place where he wants it to be.
Second down play coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He's got a crease. You bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
To get the edge like this, you've got to take care of that edge defender, and they do a great job on the left side of this offensive line, getting it blocked up. Then you need some perimeter blocking as well. Wide receivers, selfless on the outside. Nice run right here on the toss play. Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Breaking tackles. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? To throw, it's Stockton. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
Boy, anytime you can convert a 3rd and long, that is a huge plus. And that's a great play call from this offensive coordinator. And then really good execution from the quarterback. You've got to stand in there, find a good option, the right matchup that you want, and then deliver an accurate pass. And he's able to do that for a nice conversion. First down for this offense.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
He's going to pull it down and run. And he'll be stopped after a gain of 3.
Well, this secondary is doing a heck of a job. There's really nowhere to throw that ball, but I got to give a lot of credit to this quarterback because, Chris, he just took what he could get and created a positive play out of something that really wasn't there.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Play fake. He'll look to throw it. He's going for a big play downfield. Deep ball caught inside the 10. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
What a big conversion on 3rd down. I know they were in field goal range, right on the outskirts of field goal range, but they wanted more, and they got a big completion, and now set up inside the 10, 1st and goal.
Touchdown, Bulldogs. He barrels into the end zone.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone. Kicking team out for the PAT try.
extra point puts him in front by 1. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Tiger player. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
So a 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Looking to pass. It's Levitt. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
What a great job by this pass rush. On 3rd down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's 4th down.
And that sets up a return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. He's got space. 1st down, looking for more now. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Georgia. There was no catching him that time. So the explosive touchdown play by this elite running back. We knew coming in, Joel, this was the guy who's going to have to carry this offense. And wow, as he stepped up.
I'm so impressed when we all know who the guy is going to be. He's the focal point of the offense. Guess who knew that? The defense. And yet they still can't stop him. That's how good he is and how good they are in front of him on the O-line. Terrific job by this group. Great game plan. And obviously getting your star going, that's a huge plus.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. To the air. It's Levitt. Pulls it in. It's Harris. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Man, my favorite thing about corners is when they're aggressive and they tackle well. This is just an easy hitch on the outside. It's man coverage, and so this corner is on an island. If he doesn't make this tackle, it's going to be a big gain, and he steps up and does it beautifully. This guy is always willing to stick his nose in there for the tackle.
They'll run it here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, it seems like the quarterback made up his mind before the snap. This has got to be a post-snap read. To me, this is a pass read all day long. He gives it to the back, and they don't gain any yards.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Third down, out of the shotgun. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
That's a great stop for this defense. That's a manageable third down situation. You feel like you still have to defend against the run and the pass, and yet they're able to get the incompletion. That's a great job and an opportunity to get off the field here.
Another returner lost the ball. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
I always hold my breath when these returners start to try to fight for extra yardage, and here the ball hits the ground. But he is so fortunate that this bounces right back to them, and their offense can come on the field. That was almost a massive turnover in this game.
And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Grab behind the line. It's Phillips. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. They'll try to run for the first down. And he's got the first, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. We got to check that out. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. It's Georgia on top right now. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. He'll hand it off. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
The Bulldogs looking to keep this drive moving. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Grab down the middle. It's Phillips. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. Short gain makes it second and long. That's tough against a defense like this. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
We always talk about a pass rusher having a great motor, and this is a great example of that on the edge. This defensive end, he didn't beat him right away, but it's just the effort to sustain the rush that ultimately gets home. Beautiful job right there, and a nice job by this secondary covering up those easy, quick throws.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pressure is coming. He's hit as he throws it. And the catch is made off the carom there. And following the catch, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Looks like it's their senior quarterback, the last guy they can afford to lose. We'll get an update from Holly as soon as we can. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
They're getting very aggressive with these RPOs. Big play fake in the backfield. Good read by the quarterback. Just can't connect down the field. And one thing that you've got to be aware of if you're this defense is these safeties are going to have to stay back. I think this might open up the run game. The fact that they're being aggressive, taking shots down the field, maybe get back to the run game. I think there are seams open there.
Important 2nd down play coming up. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Offense recovers the fumble and keeps going. Inside the 10. A scoop and score. Wow. Touchdown, Dogs.
What a fortunate bounce for the offense here. It looks like this ball could be headed the other direction. It's on the ground, and yet it bounces to them. And not only that, it's basically a scoop and score, only for the offense.
BAT is good, so the lead is 21-6. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return begins inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Oh, he's got open space. Refusing to be brought down before gaining 1st down yardage.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on 1st down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on 1st down and get 1st downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Quarterback's got it on the option. He'll pitch it. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking to throw. It's Levitt. Not able to connect. Incomplete.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And the pressure's on. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
This offense has got to stay out of these 3rd and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's 4th down.
No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner is brought down. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Looking deep downfield to the left. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
Looking deep down the left side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Back to pass. It's Stockton. The sure hands. It's Phillips. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite third down offense. Dogs will have to kick this away. And he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds, so no chance at a return here. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Really solid stuff from this offense. Your quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO the run-pass option that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris. And right now, it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball. But again, just not on the same page.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Receiver in motion now. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart, and he does here on 3rd down. They're able to move the chains. This is a nice job, yes, but the defense has got to change something up front.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Grab behind the line. It's Harris. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense comes up now 2nd and 8 after that very short gain on the completion. Caught in the backfield. It's Durham. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime.
Entering settings screen, you have 30 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Timeout called. That's going to be the 2nd for Georgia. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
That's the money down that defensive coordinators always talk to us about, Chris. They talk about running their exotic coverages, doing something a little bit different in order to confuse the quarterback and get off the field on 3rd down, and here they're able to do that.
And now LSU will spend their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. The Tigers will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Dropping back, it's Levitt. To dart to the left side. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. Going to be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
This defense has them right where they want them. It is a long 4th down situation, and yet the execution from the quarterback and wide receiver is off the charts. And this is why this head coach has faith and trust in this group, is because time and time again, they make the plays that are necessary. This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. It's a shotgun run call. Run it up the middle, but stopped for no gain.
Great job up front by this defensive line, these linebackers. You can see that this quarterback was a bit confused. He hands the football off on the RPO, but there's nowhere to go. No gain. Great job by this defense.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Back in motion now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quick throw over the middle. Touchdown, Tigers. Too much speed for the defense.
What an important touchdown for this group here before half. They're going to have to kick the ball off to start the 3rd quarter, and there was a real opportunity where this game could spiral out of control, and now they're able to remain close and really be in this ball game headed into the 3rd quarter.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point is good. They trail by 8, 21-13. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And now the final timeout taken by the Bulldogs. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
I tell you, you got to play well on third down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on first and second. He's got to be great in situations, and one of those situations that I think about is third down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on fourth.
It's fourth down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. And now the Tigers will take their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on fourth down on their own side. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking for his big tight end. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off. Defense gets the stop on fourth down.
What a massive stop by this defense. Inside of a minute, one possession game. Those are the types of plays you look back on, and they are the most meaningful snaps of the game.
To throw, it's Levitt. Contact as he threw it. Touchdown, LSU. Still no answer for this offense.
That is a massive score for this group. It really creates a different game moving into the third quarter. You create that momentum with the score before half, that locker room just feels different at halftime.
PAT is good, but they still trail by a point. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Return starts from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Oh, it's a double pass. Throws it to the right. They keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46. And the Bulldogs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Throws it back. Oh, the pocket collapsing. And it's incomplete. A little first down trickery doesn't work that time.
The defense does a really good job here, Chris. They don't hesitate. So many times on these trick plays, in particular a double pass like this, you see the defense kind of pause and wonder, well, is he going to run? Is he going to throw? But here, they just take off and get into his face and actually hit him as he throws.
Back to throw. It's Stockton. Lets it go quickly. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. The linebacker shifting around now. Looking to throw it on first down. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And it's caught inside the 10. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a first and goal. An explosive play for this passing game. And now, Joel, they're suddenly set up in the red zone.
Chris, they've got to capitalize on this drive. Now they've got an opportunity. Got to put this ball into the end zone. Remember, as a quarterback, you got to think touchdown, check down. Be aggressive with the football down the field. But if it's not there, check it down and continue to move forward. You got to be safe with this ball, not put it in harm's way.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Tigers will kick this away to start the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With two safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
The game makes it second and medium. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And it works. The first down to the 35.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Caught behind the line. It's Humphreys. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. They get just 2 yards on the pass play. Now it's 2nd down and 8 coming up. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to go play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You can kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over.
The Dogs bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, this is a magnificent job by this defense. You get these toss sweeps, and here's the deal. You've got to secure the edge and use leverage out there. And they do a great job of that, and the running back has to get himself back in the interior. Once he does that, he's running right back into the pursuit of the defense. And, Chris, there's nowhere to go. That's a great stop.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Looking downfield. It's Levitt. Caught over the middle. It's Barry. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense from the 29. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. The Tigers will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And here's the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. They'll go down after a nice pickup on the play. That'll be a 1st down.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early 1st downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series. It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. To throw, it's Stockton. Running out of time in the pocket. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
It's so difficult to present pressure on the quarterback in a short yardage situation, and the defense is able to do it. That's a really nice job by this defensive coordinator and this defensive front getting home on third down.
They'll kick it away here. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. Now they finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return. This drive starts in good position. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. On first down, it's play action. What a catch! Brought down quickly, but a big gain through the air. Ball moves to the 45.
Chris, these are so difficult to defend, and the reason is that tight end is normally so involved in the run blocking. So when you put a play-action fake out there, there is conflict on the defense. That defender who's responsible for the tight end and pass coverage also has run responsibility. That's what allows the tight end to be open, and now you just have to hit him with an accurate ball. Beautiful job by this offense, and again, one of those concepts as a quarterback I absolutely love. That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front seven. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Looking to pass here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Durham. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Catch makes it a more manageable third down. He's going to take off here. Brought down short of that first down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4. It's 4th down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. To the air, it's Levitt. Here comes the pressure. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down. And they're stopped. It's a turnover on downs.
Well, that's a frustrating situation. 4th down, you feel like you can connect there, and the timing just wasn't there. And it just falls incomplete. Credit the defense. They made life difficult on this offense, and the quarterback was just never in rhythm on that snap.
And the wideout goes in motion. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. He keeps it on a design run. Slides to avoid the big hit.
It's always important to stay on schedule as an offense. It allows you to have full disposal of your playbook, and you don't get into those obvious passing situations. So even though they're not moving the chains here, this is what I would call a very successful play because you're on schedule.
Here's the second down play. Send the back in motion. Takes the handoff. It's Frazier. Got an opening here. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. And when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joel, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Grab behind the line. It's Frazier. He'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
The back is always a good option in the passing game, and the quarterback knows that he has a guy that is very consistent catching the ball out of the backfield. I think the defense is going to have to adjust. This is a first down. It's an easy first down. They're going to have to start doing something in their scheme to stop the running back out of the backfield.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Here he goes. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Still no answer for this offensive machine. That touchdown may have slammed the door in this championship game and given the Heisman voters one more highlight to appreciate for this guy.
Well, I hope those voters are seeing the same thing that I'm seeing, Chris, and that's that this guy is a closer. It doesn't matter if everybody knows he's getting the ball. They're up. They're trying to win a championship. We know it's going to him, and he still produces into the end zone and possibly taking home that trophy as well.
Dropping back, it's Stockton. Looking to scramble. He'll be brought down, so they come up empty on that two-point try.
Well, no one's going to be upset at your aggressive nature as a head coach if you are successful on these two-point plays. But when you can't get in, that's when everyone starts to wonder, why are you going for these two-point plays?
Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. They'll try the ground game here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule. Create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working. And this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Scanning the field, it's Levitt. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a first down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's 4th down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
I love the aggressive nature of this defense, not sitting back and allowing the offense to dictate the pace here on a 4th down. They just get aggressive and they come after him with the blitz and they get home, sack the quarterback, and create a first down for their offense. That is a great job. And I got to tell you, this defensive coordinator, I really like how aggressive he is.
Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
They'll hand it off. He shreds the tackle. But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Back to throw. It's Stockton. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Just a disappointing set of downs right there, but with the clock where it's at, Chris, they can get the ball back. Maybe they're going to punt this ball away and rely on their defense, try to get another series moving forward.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And after the miss, they're still leading by 10.
That can be frustrating as an offense. Feel like you've got points, put yourself in field goal range, and go out there and miss it. He was money in warm-ups. I did not see him miss a kick when I was down on the field pre-game. And here we go in the live situation, and he misses it.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Now with 1 second left in the play clock, they'll spend a timeout. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Breaks into the open. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, Georgia.
He's in a position, Chris, where he just has to force the football down the field, and the defense is taking advantage of that. What an incredible performance by this group all around, offensively, defensively, and now certainly heading for a victory.
The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Scanning the field. It's Levitt. That's caught. It's Durham. Out of bounds after a solid gain. Moves the ball across the 40.
This is good situational defense from this secondary. You can tell that they want to force the ball down the field. And obviously, with this clock situation, they need to, but they're forced to check it down to the back. These defensive backs just need to continue to stay deeper than the deepest and force the quarterback into these safe passing scenarios.
1st down. We're going to throw the football. Looking deep to the right side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play that he could not hold on.
Chris, in this situation, down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. That's reeled in. It's Green. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. And the Tigers will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, it's another 1st down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field. These fast RPOs, they can be tough to execute, and here you're seeing a product of that. The quarterback just has to make a decision so quickly, and the ball handling becomes key, and there he just can't connect.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Offense looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Dropping back, it's Levitt. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Coming after him. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge fourth down stop. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time.
You know, these fourth down situations, it usually comes down to execution. And right there, defense is executing, offense is not. Unable to connect, it's incomplete and going the other direction.
A deep shot to the left side. And it's incomplete. Aggressive call on the first play of the drive, but it doesn't work.
You just don't see this that often on the RPO taking a shot way down the field because generally speaking, you're going to have a problem with the offensive lineman being downfield. They do a great job here of staying in that 3-yard buffer. They don't go downfield, allowing the...
And is intercepted. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Looking downfield, it's Levitt. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, what a grab! They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. The Tigers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Looking to throw now on first down. Makes the grab. It's Wilson. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. And the Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Going for the touchdown here. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Well, down big, you've got to be aggressive down the field, and he continues to do that, and I understand that. But, man, this defense has been very good, and I got to tell you, I just don't sense that they're going to all the...
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. He could go.
Well, this is the direct result of being down multiple possessions in this game is as a quarterback, you've got to force the issue down the field. And when you do that, it usually leads to interceptions. And here's second pick of the game for this defense. They've been really good all day long. But more importantly, having the lead, playing from in...
And they heave it deep downfield. And it's incomplete. They take a shot on the first play of the drive, but don't connect.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. It's another deep shot. And he's got it down there inside the 35. The freshman makes a tremendous grab there. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion. The Dogs trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, Dogs. They are pouring it on now.
Just so difficult to stop this group. They are so good, and now a big lead here in the 4th quarter. This one seems like it's over.
Automatic in the PAT. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, they were clearly prepared for what's going on here on the onside kick. And this is a great job covering this one up, getting the ball, and now setting up their offense with good field position.
And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Dropping back. It's Levin. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Chris, there's so much emphasis put on 3rd down, and rightly so. That's really the action play of the series. But the 3rd down success or lack thereof, it really happens because of what happens on 1st down. And here, this defense creating a negative play on 1st down is setting them up for success here down the line. What a wildly disappointing day for him. He came in with so many expectations, Chris, and they just haven't had the timing. Another incompletion here. They're down big. Man, this has got to be so frustrating.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Tries the right with a quick throw. Pulls it in. It's Brown. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. The offense really clicking here. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Hit as he released it. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Well, this protection has been an issue all day long, and here again the quarterback is hit as he throws the football. He just has never been comfortable, and another incompletion for this offense.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Contact as he let the ball go. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Coaches preach to us, Chris, every week that they want their defense to play fast and they want their defense to play physical. And here, this is a great example of that. There's contact on the quarterback when he's making the throw, making life difficult on him in the pocket. He makes a good throw, but guess what? Wide receiver contacted right at the catch point. This type of physical play is exactly what they've been talking about.
Quick dart to the right. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Chris, they can't punt here. They can't guarantee that they get this ball back if they kick it away. So here it is. Here's the game. It's 4th down. Got to convert.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Back to pass. It's Lewis. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop. So the defense gets a stop. Offense turns it over on downs.
Chris, anytime there's a failure on 4th down, it's easy to second-guess the decision and go for it, but I thought this one was a good one. This defense just came up big, and at some point you just have to tip your cap, and they got off the field.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And here comes a deep shot. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete. Second down play coming up for this offense. Grab behind the line. It's Phillips. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He escapes the pocket. And the final play ends in a sack as they tried to pad the lead, but the offense wins the game. Winning a conference championship in a league this strong clearly is one of the preseason goals for this team, and you can tell by the way they're celebrating. But Joel, now we're going to wait and see what their path to a national championship, the ultimate goal, is going to be.
Well, like you said, the strength of winning a championship in this conference is not going to be lost on that committee. I wouldn't be surprised if this team does garner a bye, and then it's about retaining momentum, as we've seen throughout the history of this playoff. How well can you execute after a long layoff? I think that's going to be the challenge for